Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another fantastic episode of ZV Universe. Hot off the trails of ZV SummerSlam, a rousing success. We've got a lot of great action lined up for you tonight. A couple of new faces coming in to you as well. So let's get started without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's fantastic episode of ZV Universe. Starting on tonight, two old foes go at it one more time as Xero takes on David Lee Jones. ZTRL with Corona in his corner goes one-on-one with Satan himself, Mage. Debuting tonight, Tony's long-lost brother, Woot, will be taking on Alric of Altim in single competition. After raising a little cane last night and complaining, Viraptor gets a shot at Random Man Rodriguez tonight. In women's competition tonight, Xero will take on Rico. And in our main event tonight, tag team action, as Shori teams up with Nexus with Dia in their corner against the Bloodline brothers. A fantastic card lined up for you tonight, so without any further ado,
the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from another time, weighing in at 206 pounds, the Omega.
Xero is just a little bit miffed about last night at ZV SummerSlam being left out of the title picture entirely, despite racking up a fairly impressive winning record since his defeat to Rian. No doubt he plans on taking that frustration out on David tonight.
And his opponent from Nashville, Tennessee, weighing in at 209 pounds, David Lee Jones.
David Lee Jones was in one hell of a barn burner last night, ladies and gentlemen, taking on Shori. Had one hell of a show. It didn't quite pull off the victory, but that didn't stop him from putting on one hell of a match. Hopes to negate that loss tonight with a win against Xero, to see how his luck holds out. Here we go in tonight's opening matchup. And Xero not wasting any time. They trade blows in the center ring, but Xero finally drops David right on his hat. In the middle of the ring. And just smashes down with an axe handle. Right on top of David's hat. Trips him up with a Russian leg sweep. Starts choking the life out of David. Trying to cut off oxygen to that hat. Waits him up for a nice gut wrench suplex. Zistar wasted no time taking it to David tonight. Big rolling forearm from David. Already signaling for that elbow. Zistar better be careful. Nice high angle backdrop. Balancing on that hat, doing a great job. Clinching in that headlock even tighter. Goes for the cover. Only gonna get the 1 count there. Ooh, follows him into the corner nicely with a clothesline. But Zistar is able to kick out of that easily. Drops an elbow of his own on David. All that does is fire up David and go for a hat attack. There's a few right hand fly. Into the ropes he goes. Huge backdrop. And overall, Zistar has been in control. Goes for the cover. And he too only gets a 1 count. Both these competitors got a lot left in the tank. Drags David to center ring and just smudges his face and hat into the mat. Zistar playing dirty now. Going for a cover once again. And only gets a 1 count. Picks David up again, starts wrenching away on David's hat. One of these days, if he's not careful, that hat might actually come off. Into the turnbuckle. Zistar's going to hook him up for a scoop slam. That's usually the setup for that precision elbow. Right on the mark. Gets a 2 count there. He's poised and ready. He's either going to lock him in that submission hold or go straight for the... He's going straight for the slam. Into the cover. And David kicks out. That submission slam. Very impressive showing from David. So he riles himself up with a shoulder tackle. Drags Zistar out. Zistar's quick to get up. Maybe not as quick as he'd like. Dragging him over to the ropes. Oh, big clothesline. David taking Zistar down. Zistar tries to get up, but a stiff kick from David puts him right back down. David with a few well-placed punches. Into the cover. There's a 2 count. He's going to poison ready. 1, 2, 3. There's a wind up and 4 big elbows. Goes for the cover. And gets a 2 count. Zistar kicking out in the last second. Taking David's best shot and hanging in there. David once again calling for his adoring fans to back him up. Looks like he's going to go for a few ZV specials. And talking a little trash in the process. But that gave Zistar enough time to recover. And just like that, he locks in the submission. And that's it. David cannot handle it. And he taps out immediately. And David's hubris came back to bite him in the ass that time. You see Zistar early on with that precision elbow straight to the gut. Went for the cover right away. It was a smart move. But David was somehow able to kick out of it. And then again with that submission slam earlier. Still wasn't quite enough to put David away. A few well-placed punches and a nice dance move. And even the four-way was not enough to put Zistar down.
Here is your winner, the Omega.
Able to tap David out right in the center of the ring. And Zistar keeps his winning streak going here on ZV WrestleMans. Coming up next for you tonight, ZTRL with Corona in his corner going up against Majay Kaiser.
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Hannah, and from Utah, weighing in at 226 pounds, the Ninja.
Perfect Ninja had one hell of a showing at the pay-per-view, competing in that Fatal 4-Way for the ZV Super Championship. Definitely put in a sterling effort, but Nightmare was able to eke out a victory once again, hanging on to that title. No doubt, though, with his winning ways and that incredible running knee, ZTRL will be back in that title picture very, very soon. But tonight, he is going to have one hellish mountain to climb, taking on the devil himself.
And his opponent, from the pits of hell, weighing in at 241 pounds, the Devil.
Majay too had one hell of a match last night against Alric. Both of the competitors pushing each other to the limit. And dare I say, Majay just barely eked out a victory against him. Have to see how Majay's scary power and abilities handle the Ninja's incredible striking ability and that terrifying running knee. And Majay just starts out with a big right hand and slams ZTRL right down. Corona none too happy with that outcome. There's the hoist up again. ZTRL quick to counter. Into the ropes. Goes for the elbow, but just Majay blocks it. It goes for the elbow again, but it collides with the referee. ZTRL with a snap suplex. Much more to Corona's delight. Big backdrop. And ZTRL seems to have no problem taking it to the Devil tonight. Oh, it's a nice knee smash. Into the cover. Only gets the one count. Into the ropes. Wasn't he goes for that elbow? Doesn't quite connect. Follows up with a running knee straight to the gut. Slingshot's over for a beautiful slingshot leg drop right across the back of the head. Goes for a headbutt, gets countered though. Majay with a big clothesline just dropping ZTRL. Ninja, quick up. The European uppercut. Into the corner he goes. Majay follows through with another huge clothesline. Goes for the cover. That's a 1 count. Oh, just tackles him. Goes for the cover straight there, but he's all in the ropes. Referee's not going to allow that. Ninja showing some quickness there, ducking out of the way and letting a few kicks fly. Goes for another suplex. Majay's not having any of that. It's hoisted up on the GTRL shoulders, though. Majay wriggles out of it. Chop block. Take the Ninja down. Smart move there, going after the Ninja's legs. The Ninja's legs are hurt. He's not going to be able to hit that running knee at full power. Of course, smashing his head into a turnbuckle is never a bad idea either. Majay, oh no. Majay setting up. Could be going for a spear. And Corona quick on the apron, distract the referee. Can't get the 3 count in. That's not going to stop Majay from keep going. He's going to go for that jackhammer slam. Boys, ZTRL way up high. Slams him down. Goes into the cover. And Corona grabs the referee. Breaking up the 3 count. Corona paying dividends here. But she may have gone a step too far as the referee is throwing her out. That's not going to stop the Ninja from capitalizing. Hitting Majay with a big German suplex. Oh, Majay. Nice equalizer with a big boot straight to the face. Goes for the cover. He gets the 2 count. The Ninja's going to have to pull out all the stops. He's on his own now. Big power slam. The Ninja may have missed his opportunity there. The distraction from Corona. Satan himself getting a little fired up, but the Ninja's not quite done. Hoist him up on his shoulders. Oh! Hits him with a detonation kick. And Rare's back in the corner. He is setting up for the knee. Rolls Majay over. 1, 2. Oh! Majay kicks out at the last second. That is impressive, ladies and gentlemen. Not many people kick out of ZTRL's running knee like that. Ninja going for a few ZV specials here. What's he doing? He's taking the corner turnbuckle off. Goes for a German suplex again, but Majay counters and hits him with a boot. It's a big right hand fly. And another. Just beats the Ninja down. Hoist him up on his shoulder. What a running power slam into the corner and onto the mat. Majay showing some impressive skill here. He's poised and ready once again. If he hits him with that jackhammer slam one more time, this might be it. Way up high and way down low. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. ZTRL may be the perfect ninja, ladies and gentlemen, but that is not enough to put Satan away. Hard-fought battle, ladies and gentlemen. Maj hitting the first jackhammer, which I thought would have been it. Corona was out there to cause a distraction. And that ended up pulling the referee away at the last second, breaking up the pin. Ninja was quick to capitalize with a German suplex. If he hit the running knee there, he might have pulled it off, but chose not to. Said he went for it there, and it was too little too late. Was not enough to keep Maj down.
Here is your winner, the Devil.
Maj with a big win over ZTRL. Great way to bring himself back into ZV Universe. Taking down the Perfect Ninja despite all odds. Great showing from the Devil himself. Up next for you tonight, Woot taking on Alric of Altoon.
Making his way to the ring from out of this world, weighing in at 231 pounds, the immovable object, Wood.
Good to see Tony's brother, Woot, back in ZV WrestleMans. He's actually making his debut in ZV Universe tonight. Very interested to see what he's learned over the past few years since wrestling. First debuting in ZV WrestleMans a long time ago. Very solemn, serious look Woot has on his face tonight. Maybe because he knows what he's up against.
And his opponent, from out of this world, weighing in at 220 pounds, Alex Ultimate.
As I said earlier, Alric had one hell of a match against Maj last night. Almost pulling off an upset victory against the Devil himself. Hoping to redeem himself right here. And there's the bell. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Woot versus Alric. Woot starting out with a strong body slam. A stiff kick to Alric's back. A hard elbow. And finally tie up in the middle of the ring. Starting to turn this into an actual wrestling match. And Woot with the upper hand quickly. Ooh, Alric almost with a neck breaker, but turned it into a face buster. Impressive move. But Woot's quick to counter out of that. Drags Alric into the ropes. And clotheslines him right out of the ring. Alric sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Alric always impresses me with his incredible moveset and abilities. He always pulls out something new and spectacular every match. Definitely one of the more underrated wrestlers here on ZV Universe. And definitely going to be a challenge for Woot in his debut match. Woot seems to have under control for now. So Tosses Alric into the corner and follows with a big clothesline. Goes into the cover. Only gets the 1 count, but Alric is quick to kip up. Off the ropes. Big backdrop. Grabs him from behind in a half Nelson suplex. Chops up that arm. Smart move by Alric, keeping the big man Woot grounded. Start wearing him down piece by piece if you have to. Woot with another huge clothesline to the back of the neck. Picks him up for a vertical suplex straight off the ground. Trying to crawl back up to his feet. Oh! Big chop! Woot's poised, ready to go for something else. Hoist him way up high. Alric counters into an arm drag. The fireman's carry. A big chop of his own. All that big chop did was fire Alric up. So he hoists him up. For a muscle buster. Oh, drops him down. Goes for the cover. Gets the 2 count. Woot barely kicks out of that. Does pick Woot up. Woot counters with an arm drag. Hoists Alric up on his shoulders. Quickly countered into a DDT. He stomps down on that arm he was working on earlier. Getting twisted up on that arm. Great job working that arm over. Next round picks his spot. Stomps down on the other arm. Alric definitely has a plan here. Hoists him up into that float over cutter. Jumps up to the top rope. I love it when Alric decides to fly. Goes for that moon stomp and nails it into the cover. 1, 2, and gets a 2 count. Somehow Woot was able to weather that stomp. That's impressive. Alric once again going for the arms. That seems to be the best bet. He's definitely worked them over. Let's keep wrenching away and keeping the pain on that arm. Hits him with a standing Spanish fly. He calls for the end. That might be it. 1, 2, and still only a 2 count as Woot's able to kick out Woot. Showing some incredible resiliency. He's tougher than he looks, ladies and gentlemen. Alric goes for the arm one more time, but that might have been one time too many as Woot sees it scouted. Just tosses Alric aside. Goes for the cover. Only gets a 1 count. Slowly picks Alric up. Throws him into the corner. Takes his time following after him. A big chop and a big kick. Drives him right back out of the corner. And goes that kick again. Alric has it scouted. Dragon screw takedown. Hoists him up. Drops him for a Falcon Arrow. Alric daring him to get up. Sweeps him up, goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Oh, just barely. Almost, I thought he had the 3. And another big chop. Alric may be gassed. He may have given all he had trying to pull us off. drags him out for the center ring. Goes for the cover. Gets the 2 count. Thought he had that one, ladies and gentlemen. Surprisingly competitive match. I'm loving it. Wood's set up, though. He's ready. Hoist him up once again for that double choke slam. Alric has it scouted and counters out of it one more time. Hoists Woot way up in the air. Way up there and just lets him fall face first. Follows up with a standing moonsault. Stomp down. Gets him in a dragon sleeper. Just clamps down. He might make Woot tap right here. He's definitely worked over that arm. Keeping that arm separated is going to add more pressure. Not enough as Woot's able to roll out of it. Alric sweeps him up, picks him up for a big sunset. Or a powerbomb, rather. Hops to the outside. Daring Woot to get up once he got planned out here. Springboards off the top rope but misses. Woot's there to capitalize, tossing him outside the ring. Quick to counter. Trying to take Woot for a little walk. Puts him up against the apron. I mean the barricade. There's a few stiff arms fly. Alric now just beating Woot down on the outside. Referee's count is up to 7. Tosses Woot back in the ring. Hoist him up one more time. Another Falcon Arrow. Alric gonna hop to the outside. Gonna try that springboard one more time. Hits the springboard knee. It's clear on the mark. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. And still only gets the 2 count, ladies and gentlemen. Woot may be indestructible at this point. A standing moonsault headbutt. Alric pulling everything out of the moveset. Climbs up to the top rope. He's going to go for that moon stomp one more time and nails it. That has got to be it, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how much more Woot can take. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. And still kicks out of everything Alric throws at him. Hoist him up once again. He's going to go for the muscle buster again. Nails it. Into the cover. 1, 2. And a 2 count. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, Alric's got to be beyond frustrated, knowing what's going to put him away. Big uppercut. And another big chop from Woot. Falls into the cover. 1, 2. And Alric kicks out. Ladies and gentlemen, this match seems to go on forever. These two giving everything they've got. Woot just stepping on Alric this time. Poised and ready to go. Hoist him up. Hits the double choke slam this time. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen. Hard fought victory from Woot. Literally taking everything Alric had to offer. But, little conversation here. Alric showing surprising display of respect after that. And how can you not respect Woot taking literally everything Alric had to offer and still came out on top with the victory. Impressive showing by both these men, ladies and gentlemen. Alric always impressing with his incredible moveset, and Woot with his incredible endurance and tenacity. It's a fantastic match from both these competitors. I can't wait to see more from both of them. Coming up next tonight, ladies and gentlemen, for Raptor takes on Random and Rodriguez. Raptor had a lot to say last night as EV SummerSlam. Feels like he's been forgotten and overlooked here in ZV Universe. And to be fair, he hasn't had much of a showing since the ZV tournament. Crowned the initial Grand Champion, which he had an impressive showing in there. Perhaps Raptor's tired of waiting in the wings, is going to make a name for himself here tonight, and what a way to do it, taking on Random.
And his opponent, from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing in at 444 pounds, Valiant, Big Nasty, and Rodriguez.
Random once again went for a shot at the ZV Super Champion last night in the Fatal 4-Way. Did not quite pull it off, but not from lack of effort, mind you. Tonight he plans to keep those winning ways going, though, as he does have an impressive record over here on ZV WrestleMans. It'll be interesting to see what kind of challenge for Raptor presents to him tonight. And there's the bell, ladies and gentlemen. Raptor starts off big with a neck breaker and rolls right into the cover. Goes straight for the cover early on. Because if Raptor has scouted these matches at all, you know you're not going to beat Random with a neck breaker that early on. Possibly the most hard-hitted individual in all of ZV Universe, and I mean that both figuratively and literally, as they collide in the center of the ring. What's this? What's going on? I was not sure where that distraction came from. But it's enough for Random to start biting for Raptor's fingers. Into the cover. And gets the 2 count. Raptor somehow hangs on. Oh, big elbow from Random. Not really sure what that slight distraction was, but it allowed Random to capitalize. Starts stomping away on for Raptor. Nice snap suplex. Drags him out to the center ring, goes for the cover. And only gets a 1 count though. Oh, Random's feeling it now though. Straight punch to the gut, drops the Raptor to a knee, surprisingly. Straight from against the rope, slingshots him back. Random still feeling it. Tossing him into the corner. Follows him with a big forearm. Gonna drag him out. Possibly going for the cover here. And only gets the 1 count. Oh, nice low drop kick. Raptor on the tail end of an ass beating here, ladies and gentlemen. Ever since that very ominous distraction from the entryway. Oh, vicious stomp from Random. A few quick punches to lay him out. Goes for the cover. Gets the 2 count. That was all a setup, ladies and gentlemen, for the Kick of Doom. Gonna go for the cover. 1, 2, and amazingly, the Raptor is kicked out of the Kick of Doom. That's not something you see every day, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to wrench away at the neck once again. So softening that already weakened head up. He's calling for it now. Hoist him up. Raptor quickly counters with a few punches to the head. And a big tackle. Punching away. Oh, Raptor rolls him up with a stiff kick, with a super kick. Goes in the cover. Gets the 2 count. That move seems oddly familiar. I know I've seen it somewhere before. Oh no, for Raptors. He's setting him up. Goes for a cutter. Oh, nails it. Into the cover. 1, 2. And only gets a 2 count. Random still hanging on. As I've said before, dropping Random on his head does little to no damage. Raptor very proud of his work. Gets him with a few ZV specials. Ducks under. Quick power slam. Roll him up once again for a super kick. Oh, and that indestructible head has finally been busted open. Big right hand leaves him in the corner. Into the corner, takes out the ref. Raptor poised and ready once again. Hits him with another one. Is the referee going to be up in time? Yep. 1, 2, It's still only a 2 count. Can't quite put the hobo away. Drags him out to center ring. Drops a knee right on the back. Let's pick him up, but random counters with an arm drag. And he's already feeling it again, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, but Raptor quickly counters with a stiff elbow. Drags him over to the corner. And scrapes his bleeding face across the top rope. That had hurt even the delusional one. Well, Random is hanging in there. Wrenching away on the neck once again. Raptor with a huge drop kick. Random rolls outside to safety to try and collect himself. As Raptor has a little bit of a temper tantrum in the ring. Drops him with a neck breaker on the outside. And another neck breaker. Ooh. Raptor is relentless on that head. Tackles him once again, starts pounding away. Ooh, this for a kick, but Random is able to counter. Drops him with a clothesline. Tosses for Raptor back in the ring. Random pulling out all the stops. Going up to the top rope. Oh no! With the channel is into Rodriguez and got caught with an RKO off the top rope. Into the cover. That's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. And Raptor picks up a big win. There you see early on, Random tried to end it with the kick of doom, but just didn't have enough panache on it. And Raptor was able to kick out. Raptor rolled him up with a schoolboy into the super kick. Very reminiscent of someone else. Can't imagine where he got that move from. And hits him with that first RKO. Rolls him up for another schoolboy kick. Hits him with another RKO.
Here is your winner, the Technician.
Pulls off a stellar victory. Making good on his words from last night that he is here and he is a force to be reckoned with. Coming up next for you, ladies and gentlemen, women's division matches. Xero takes on Reiko.
Making her way to the ring from Death Valley, see the Witch.
Xero, one of the many ladies making her ZV Universe debut tonight. Always great to see women's action.
From the Navajo Nation, the Dragon, Ray Cole Amir.
Reiko making her way down to the ring, another fine competitor. ready to make a name for herself. Don't forget, coming very soon, ladies and gentlemen, we will have a tournament to crown the first ever ZV Women's Champion. Stay tuned for that. There's the opening bell, ladies and gentlemen. Xero with a quick slide. Tripping up Reiko. Reiko jumps way high for a drop kick. Putting Xero on her back. And some very well placed kicks. Xero finally counters. Gives a few well placed kicks of her own. And drops Reiko down. Nice pendulum drop kick. Xero is taking control. Throws Reiko into the ropes. Nice arm drag. Oh, and a big kick drops her down. Reiko's not done. Quick to counter. Jumps up way high for another drop kick. Straight to the face. Off the ropes. A drop kick of her own. Both these ladies doing a great job going back and forth. Drapes her up against the ropes and slingshots her back. Reiko taking a little time to pose for her adoring fans out there. No doubt she's got plenty. Just like Xero does. Ooh, hard knee to the gut. Leaves her draped across that bottom rope for a slingshot. Leg drop. Goes for the cover. Gets a 1 count. Reiko going for a roundhouse kick. Xero quick to catch it. Reiko catches her own kick. Twist up knee, rolls her over into a single leg. Xero kicks, counter out of that. Oh! Jumps up way up high. Goes to the cover. Gets a 1 count. There's a sweeper off the feet, but Reiko counters. Goes to a headlock and just lets the knees rain. Both of them going for a kick at the same time. Reiko comes out on top with a sunset powerbomb. Hits it with a big standing moonsault. Rolls her over for a snapmare neckbreaker. Reiko jumping up to the top rope. Nice twisting splash. Takes her time to collect herself though. Instead of going for the cover, goes back to the top rope one more time. Goes for the moon, goes for a shooting star press, but went up to the top rope one too many times, and Xero got the knees up. Goes for a kick. Xero blocks him. Into the turnbuckle. Goes for a kick of her own, but Reiko counters. Dares her in. Oh, counters with a nice kick. Xero with a drop kick though of her own. And another low drop kick. Both these ladies. And just kicking and screaming. Reiko hops up for a quick Hurricane Rana, though. And equalizes things. Put Reiko on the mat. Signaling for... Oh, goes for a nice... cartwheel hit. Elbow drop. Standing moonsault. Goes for the cover. And that's more than Era can take, ladies and gentlemen. Great action from both these ladies. You see Reiko with that slingshot leg drop across the apron. Went for the cover, couldn't quite get it done. And Era's out of nowhere hopping up with that leg drop. And Reiko with a standing moonsault. Whipping a shooting star press, but Era was able to counter, but not quite enough. As Reiko hit yet another standing moonsault and was able to get the pin.
Here is your winner, the Dragon, Ray Cole Amir.
Excellent job from both these ladies. Ladies and gentlemen. Incredible match. Hope to see more from them in the future. In our main event tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Shori and Nexus team up with Dia in their corner to take on the Bloodline brothers Xero and Cyber. And there's the bell, ladies and gentlemen. Tag team action underway. Shori starting out big, tossing Xero into the corner, goes for the dropkick. But Nexus tripping it up on the outside, causing a distraction. It's still not enough. Xero blocks and delivers a furious combo of his own. Finishes up with a big backdrop. Bouncing off the ropes. Drops the elbow. Drags Shori over to the Bloodline corner. Tags in Cyber. He just wrenches back on the arm. Oh, Shori quick up with a shoulder tackle. Tosses him into the corner. Tag in Nexus. And Dia on the outside, sliding in the chair. It's an incredible double team maneuver, though. Not quite enough to put Cyber away as he puts Nexus on the ground with a shoulder tackle and stomps away on the arm. The referee still not noticing that chair right in front of him, surprisingly. Nexus. Oh no, Nexus hit him with the chair while Dia distracted him, tossing the chair outside the ring. Incredible teamwork by all three of them. Dia with the distraction. Tagging in Shori. Shori wrenching away at Cyber's arm. Tries to stomp, but misses the mark ever so slightly. Cyber hanging on, though. Counters with an arm breaker of his own. Into the corner. Oh, Shori quick to counter. Cyber not able to make the tag, which he really needed to after that chair shot. Nexus tagged back in. Quick counter from Cyber, though. Ah, but Nexus with a rolling forearm. Put Cyber on the mat. Xero over there begging for the tag. Cyber there with that quick drop kick to equalize things. And Nexus trips him up. Wow. Countering into the corner. Tags in Xero. Climbs up to the top rope. Jumps way up high for a leg drop. Impressive tag team maneuvers from the Bloodlines. Places him up for a big gut wrench powerbomb. Oh! Stiff kick to put him right back on the mat. Hoist him up for yet. And there's one gut wrench. There's two gut wrenches. He's going for the hat trick. He's got to be. There's three. Rolls him up for schoolboy into the super kick. That is a Xero Bloodline trademark maneuver. Ah, but Nexus quick to get up. Counter with a shoulder tackle. Wisely goes to tag in Shori, the fresher man. Starting to the Bloodline corner though. Hit with a shoulder tackle. Ooh. Xero getting fired up now. Drags Shori out towards the center of the ring. Gonna hit him with the trifecta of gut wrenches. Poison ready. Gonna be going for that double underhook powerbomb. Ah, but Shori counters. Sees it coming. Hits him with a bulldog. Into the corner he goes. Hits him with a drop kick. Roll him over. And he's going for the sharpshooter. Gotta try and make the legend himself tap out. Xero hanging on though. Eventually rolls out of it and kicks out. Countering out the sharpshooter. Goes to hoist him up for a belly to belly. Shori counters and rolls out of it and picks him up for a backbreaker. Shori holding his own with Xero there. Ah, but Xero gets the hot tag, and then comes Cyber. A big knee, and another big knee, and another big knee. Dropping Shori with a series of running knees. Kicks him in the gut. Hits him with a knee to the face. And Dragon Mountain gonna go for the cover. Oh, I guess a 2 count, but Nexus breaks it up at the last second. With a double underhook. Oh! Impressive move by Nexus. A double underhook from behind and just drops him right on his knees. Shori finally there to capitalize. Grabs Cyber and takes him over to their corner and busts his head open on the turnbuckle. Tags in Nexus. Big double axe handle across the arm. Goes to toss him outside but rips him back for a Hurricane Rana. Nice head scissor from Nexus. Very proud of his work taking down Cyber Bloodline. Bang. Decides to go for the tried and true ZV specials of his own. Impressive debut from Nexus so far already. Hits him with a stunner. Goes to pick him up, but Cyber counters with a shoulder tackle. Oh no. Cyber's poised and ready, and hit him with that roundhouse. Oh! That's going to knock him out. Goes for the cover. Oh, Xero tries to block Shori, but Shori manages to get out of it and still break up the pinfall. Shori hops back out with his work done. Xero rolled to the outside. Oh, it's a cheap shot from Shori on the outside. Cyber ignores it though, goes right back to the action. Hits Nexus with a few ZV specials of his own. Yeah, Nexus quick to counter. It's not enough. Oh, Rolls him up. Gets him into a knee bar. Lets him go, though. Gotta go for the cover. Xero's nowhere in sight to break this up. Ah, but Cyber is able to kick out. Nexus now wrenching back with a chin lock with his knee firmly in the back of Cyber. Hoist him up on his shoulders. Drapes him across that top rope. Xero finally comes back. Dia on the top rope. Now causing some kind of distraction. Cyber hoists Nexus up. Drops him right on the back of his head. Dia once again causing distraction. Allows Nexus to get the tag on Shori. He's with a huge European uppercut. Nexus goes for a scoop slam. Cyber counters out of it. Hoists him up. Drops him down. Gonna go for the cover. Kicks out at 2. Rolls over and float over DDT. Drops Shori down. Shori wisely rolling out of the ring, trying to collect himself. Nexus is out on the outside. Cyber sliding after him. Gets him with a few stiff shots. Big suplex. Shori and Cyber now trading blows on the outside as he tosses Cyber back in the ring. Drapes him across the apron and smashes him chest first on the hardest part of the ring. Cyber goes for the tag and tags in Xero with a big clothesline. And a huge boot now. Shori's busted open. But Shori catches him, tosses him into the corner. Xero counters. A big chop drops Shori. Goes to hoist him up again, but Shori counters with a few punches. Nice knee lift, dropping Xero. Shori calling for the end here, surprisingly. Gonna set him up for the sharpshooter one more time. Xero was able to get out of it last time. And he's all in the ropes now. Referee's gonna call for a rope break. Shori looking a little winded there. Gonna still go for the cover. Kick out at 2. Oh, Xero hooks him up with the double underhook. Powerbomb. Gets it. Gonna drag him out. Gonna go for the cover here. No doubt. 1, 2, 3. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You see early on Xero with that schoolboy into the super kick. Trademark vintage Xero Bloodline. But Shori with one of his many counters against Xero. There was his first attempt on the sharpshooter that Xero was able to kick out of. And Cyber with that knee straight to Shori's face. And Nexus even hitting Cyber with a stunner.
Here are your winners, the Legend and Blade, the Blood Brothers.
All 4 of these competitors, ladies and gentlemen, putting on one hell of a match. A valiant effort from Shori and a great debut from Nexus, but in the end, the Bloodlines reign supreme. That's going to do it for us here, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you've enjoyed tonight's fantastic wrestling on ZV WrestleMans. As always, this is the Legend himself saying you guys have fun, and we will see you next time on ZV Universe.